been enjoying the family focuses as we have been giving a little bit of tough nuggets here and there in regards to building relationships and encouraging hearts and really enhancing our relationship as parents as well as couples. Last night, Kathleen and I were thinking about, what should we talk about today? And we were thinking for the last, actually we have known each other for 27 years, 4 months, a couple days, a few hours, and a couple seconds standing up here. And we were thinking about what were the major foundational rules that we have applied to our own personal lives as a couple, as well as for raising our children, as well as what we teach others and how we help out those that come to our clinic for counseling. And there were three main things that we were talking about that we brainstormed together, three really identifying factors that we see have really been a foundation for couples in their relationship as well as relationship with their children and their colleagues and their friends, etc. And the first one we want to talk to you about is the word compromise. And a lot of times when I was bringing the word compromise in the family counseling, couples were looking at me as though I was crazy. Why do you want to compromise? Why should I compromise with my partner or my spouse or with my kids? And the word compromise means to come to an understanding, to make a deal, to find a happy medium, to strike a balance, and to give and to take. And so when we start looking at the word compromise, we realize that compromise is working to the betterment of that relationship where you meet each other halfway so that your relationship can be healthy with one another as well as with your family and with your children. If you don't compromise, it will be your way or no way, and no relationship is going to function healthy if it's your way alone. When you come together, it's two people working together to make it happen.
And the second point, the second C is communication. And this is a big one. We can talk all night or all day about communication because that's one of the key issues people come in for their issues in their relationships.
Especially women talk a lot.
I'll get them, don't worry. So communication means to be in touch, give information, tell somebody your thoughts and your feelings. I didn't appreciate that comment that you made. So that's being, forthcoming and sharing your thoughts and feelings. But it can also be being open and transparent to one another, sharing what's on your heart. But there's a lot of verbal and nonverbal cues. Like, let's say my husband says he wants to go out tonight, he wants to go out with his friends, and then he is asking me, and I say, sure, why don't you go out with your friends? I have laundry to do, I love laundry. You go out and enjoy being with your friends.
And I'm thinking to myself, when I was a kid, the way I did laundry is I went down to the pond or the river, grab a bucket of water, and get a little scrubbing brush, a scrubbing board, and I was scrubbing clothes with a blue soap. Laundry today is just taking a bunch of clothes and dumping it in a machine, and you press a button and voila.
And then I show them my nonverbal communication.
Look into my eyes. What do you see? Number 3 is the word collaboration. What does it mean to collaborate? And actually in the English dictionary, she's still looking at me. The word collaboration is the action of working with someone to produce or create something. And every relationship, the goal is to produce something or to create something. In fact, it means it's similar to cooperation, and it's opposite to competition. And we find in a lot of relationship, there's competition either with the children and the parents with the children, or with one another. It also means to aim to increase the success of a team as they work together in solving problems. And the Latin word actually means to work, to labor, and to toil. And in every relationship, we know working it's part of building that relationship. So we want to encourage you today, when you think of those 3 words, compromise, communication, and collaboration, let it be the foundation that you're building on your relationship for yourselves as well as for your family. Let's put our hands together and welcome Pastor.
It's a family.